how long can the Georgia Bulldogs maintain this level of success? Because what they are achieving as a whole from top to bottom, what this entity is, the University of Georgia, this Georgia football program, I think it's a little unforeseen. We're talking about 25 players drafted in 2 years, back-to-back national championships, beating every single team you played, only having 1 loss in 2 years, only having 3 losses in 3 years, and only to 2 teams. Heisman finalists, Mackey Award winners, Butkus Award winners, Coach of the Years, All-Americans. The list is extreme. It is impressive. It's like, I don't know if we've seen like a short period of time where this much success has been had. Like I think Matt did a video about it. The amount of people that could be drafted, the amount of Georgia players that might be drafted in the 24 draft, I think it could be a lot. I mean, guys like Ladd McConkey are going to get drafted, you know? Cedric Van Pran, like the list is long. Brock Bowers will be a top 10 pick. You know what I mean? So this level of success, winning SEC championships, national championships, winning on the recruiting trail, dominating everything. Kirby, don't text me in the middle of my videos. Dominating everything. How long can that last? Brian Curley from Dog Post here, trying to figure that out. Make sure, look, their success equals Dog Post's success. We get to do cool things like this, but how many of these trophies, these back covers, I haven't taken the stickers off. How many of these trophies are they going to have? They got 2 in 2 years. I think, I guess that's 7 years for Kirby, 15 through 22, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. He started in 16, didn't he? 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 7 years as a head coach. 2 national championships, 3 appearances. You're the best program in college football. Look, at the end of the day, I've been saying at the end of the day a lot. I hope I haven't been saying on here too much. At the end of the day, this will last as long as Kirby has the motor he has to do what he's doing. Plain and simple. Georgia basketball should be more successful than they are, right? And I think Mike White is an improvement. I think Mike White's got this program moving in the right direction, and I think that he could accomplish some good things at Georgia. But you've got to get your guys that are going to change your program. And Kirby Smart's one of those people. You got to go get your Lincoln Rileys. You got to go get your Nick Sabans. You got to go get your Kirby Smarts. The people that know what it takes to win. Kirby Smart is arguably the best coaching fit in sports. Is there anyone better fit to coach any team right now than Kirby Smart coaching the Georgia Bulldogs? It's a good question. Right off the bat, I mean, obviously I cover Georgia. Georgia's obviously in the forefront of my mind a lot, so it's easy for me to say that. But, think about everyone. Is there anyone better suited to do their job in sports than Kirby Smart coaching the Georgia Bulldogs? That'd be tough, I think, to find someone who's better suited for what they're doing, and they're doing it well. The budget, the recruiting budget, helicoptering around, getting the kids, getting them to believe in success and being elite. It's what they've done. Down to the walk-ons. They're a part of something elite. They're a part of something bigger than themselves. Stetson Bennett was a part of something bigger than himself. I wonder about Stetson Bennett and how much he really wants to play in the NFL. I don't know. I'm sure it was a lifelong dream of his, but I'm pretty sure his biggest lifelong dream is doing what he got to do the last 2 years and bringing trophies to Athens, right? The buy-in of this program is ridiculous. I think that Kirby is probably a little bit more mellow right now than he was a couple years ago. I think he's mellowed out a little bit, and that's probably good for his heart rate. I'm just assuming. But as long as he's ticking the way he does, tick, 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 win, win, win. We're gonna do everything. As long as he's that way, as long as he's wired the way he is, Georgia will be a contender to win the national championship every single year. I don't think they're slowing down. What would it take to slow Georgia down? Maybe all the assistants get jobs and he can't replace them with great people. I mean, this staff loves Georgia. Muschamp. Muschamp. I'm blanking. Bobo, everyone. There's a lot of people on this Georgia staff that are dogs, including Kirby Smart. And look, some people get annoyed at this whole, stop talking about Georgia, Alabama. First of all, we're gonna talk about the things that people click on and want to talk about and want to hear about, and that's the argument. Because guess what? Georgia overtaking Alabama is a valid thing to talk about right now. Because Nick Saban and Alabama had long sustained success in Tuscaloosa. It's not over, but it's Georgia's turn, it seems. And what happened to Nick Saban? Why are they not necessarily the best program at the moment? Kirby Smart happened. So maybe that's what happens in 5 years, in 2 years, in 1 year, in 10 years. Who knows how long Kirby Smart dominates for? Someone comes along at Florida. Someone comes along at Auburn. Someone can come along and change one of these programs. But Georgia's got the resources. They've got the people. They've got the motor. I think it's going to be at least a few more years of this. Now, they're not going to win the national championship every year, as much as Georgia fans would love that, as cool as that would be to cover all these national championships. Georgia's not going to win the national championship every year. It just doesn't work that way. But I think they're going to be competing for at least the next 5 years, probably 10. That's how long I think this sustains at this rate. I think Kirby ends up with 4 or 5 championships, if I'm being honest with you. That's kind of where I think we're at. You let me know how long it's going to last down below. Thanks for watching. All the links that you need are down below.